What's up, YouTube? It's been a while, but Mike with Mike's Manga Hunt here, back again. And today, let's go through all of my manga pickups from the last 2 months. We gotta go through June and July, and we got a lot to get through. So without further ado, let's get started. Right, so I want to apologize for the long absence. I kind of went through like a burnout. I wasn't really like inspired to make a lot of videos, nor did I really know like what kind of videos I even wanted to make. But I want to say that was mostly through June. That's where most of my burnout happened. I only got like 5 books all of June. Like, it wasn't that much. But I will say I rediscovered my love this month. I've gotten so many good deals. I've gotten so much stuff. I'm starting to run out of room again, even with the second shelf. So there's just so much, and I cannot wait to show you guys everything that I got. So without further ado, I'm going to stop talking and let's get right into the manga. Alright, so as usual, let's start with the new releases. Starting off with one that is pretty much the first book in every single one of these things. It's the latest Shaman King Omnibus. Right, I actually haven't read this one yet because I noticed that I was reading them as they came out, and then when the next one came out, I kind of like forgot what was going on. So I had the last one still fresh in my head. The new one of these comes out, I want to say in a couple weeks, or if not even like tomorrow. So it comes out in a couple weeks or like in a couple days. I don't remember exactly. So I'm going to wait for that one. There's only like 3 of these left, actually. I really can't believe it. So then I'm just going to burn through the entirety, like the end of Shaman King, all I can kind of in one swoop. So I can't believe this is the first manga I bought, one of them. And like that was releasing like as I was collecting. And it's so weird now to like figure out or like to come to the realization that like there's not many more of these left to come out, and that's just so cool that I kind of followed like a release the entire way. So there's the new Shaman King Omnibus. We'll see the next one next month, guarantee that. All right, let's see what else we got here. We picked up the 20th anniversary volume of Bleach. I'm not going to say anything about this right now because I have a lot more to say about this later on in the video, but had to get this. Bleach is one of the big 3. Had to support the big 3 any way I can. So that's all about this. I'll have more about it in a little bit. All right, picked up Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 16. Volume 17 should be out pretty soon too, so we'll see that probably next month as well. I actually read through all of the Shibuya incident. This is the end of it now. So now that it came out, I kind of read through it all. And I really, really liked it. It kind of like left it open for like the future. I don't know if I necessarily like the direction it's going right now, but it's only been like a couple chapters. So I know I'm going to get just like shocked and blown away. You know, some characters have returned, and I don't want to see any spoilers and stuff for people who haven't like read the manga yet. But really, really good. I recommend the Shibuya arc. Hopefully it's the next season, which is like not coming out till next year, but I guess we'll see when that happens. So Shibuya Incident, end of Jujutsu Kaisen 16, very good. Highly recommend it. Definitely one of my favorite series that I'm kind of currently reading. All right, we got Dragon Ball Super Volume 16. I haven't read this one yet. This is the start of the Granola Saga, which, you know, surprisingly, Dragon Ball Super is still going, even though the anime ended like years ago. Haven't read this yet, but I'll probably just flip through it very, very soon. I usually just go through these as they come out. Really excited for this. Anything Dragon Ball, eat it all up. I'm so excited for that movie that comes out kind of like in the middle of the year. So that's about all I can say on this right now. I just wish these weren't coming out like once a year. I feel like they come out like once every like 9 months. So it kind of sucks that way. But what can you do? There's Dragon Ball Super Volume 16. All right, on the topic of Dragon Ball, just to kind of get away from like the new releases, I just have this real quickly. This is a Viz graphic novel, Dragon Ball Z Volume 5, that I got at a flea market for $1. I know this is like one of like the original releases in the US of Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z, so I figured one of these would be cool just to have. I'm not going to go for them all. I have the Viz Bigs already, but just thought I'd show this off as part of the collection. That was pretty cool, especially for $1. All right, back on the new releases. Everyone's like, I feel like, biggest release this month. Here's the Tokyo Revengers 1 and 2 Omnibus. This is the Barnes & Noble edition with the exclusive front cover here. I read through this in like 2 days. I really liked it. I held off with Tokyo Revengers. I heard it was good. I heard it was when it was coming out, like the anime was coming out, it was really good. But I held off to wait for the English release to kind of read it because I had so much other stuff I wanted to get through. And I really liked it. The characters I thought were really cool. I really like Mikey. I thought he's a really cool character. I like the concept a lot. This whole like kind of like jumping through time to like save the future, but like the way it kind of works, I think is really, really interesting. So really excited to see where this keeps going. I know the next one comes out at the end of this month, and there's one at the end of the next month. So we'll be able to thankfully we'll be able to keep up with these as they come along. It's not going to be like one and then like 3 months later another one comes out. So I really like that. But here's Tokyo Revengers 1 and 2. Really enjoyed it so far. One of my favorite things I've read that came out this year. And then I think in terms of new releases, it's not a new release if I didn't pick up Volume 100 of One Piece. Finally, Volume 100 is out in America. I have the Japanese version. I got that when that first came out, just because I wanted to display it. I was so hyped that Volume 100 of a manga came out. So I already read all this online, so this is just kind of for the collection. But I know I'm kind of flipping through them as they get released like this to kind of see the pictures like not off of a phone screen. So it's really cool that way. As you guys know, One Piece is my absolute favorite thing ever. It's taken over my life. I love One Piece so much. Very happy to have all 100 volumes in my collection. I cannot believe that. It's so cool just like saying that. And then on the topic of One Piece, I picked up a few more singles for my One Piece singles collection. Back in the day, I had all the omnibuses. I sold them all to go for the singles. So I just need a few more, and I picked up a bunch of them this month. Here's One Piece Volume 11. And then One Piece Volume 13, Volume 14, and Volume 15. So now all I need is 61, 62, 63, which is the start of the new world, like the time skip volumes. And I will have the entirety of One Piece in the singles. Right now I have it in the omnibus. I'm just waiting for those to get reprinted, and then I'll buy them, and we'll go from there. All right, so that's all the new releases. Let's go through all the older used stuff, I guess, that I got along the way. Starting with Haikyuu Volume 36. I now only need 2 more volumes of Haikyuu, 38 and 40. This is the battle with Nekoma. I stopped reading Haikyuu like right before this battle started because I wanted to just get the rest of it before I didn't want to read stop. But noticing this one, definitely the spine's a lot thinner, a lot skinnier. And I know there was like a thing going around that like the newer like printings of certain mangas have been coming out like this, like a little less quality to kind of get them out quicker. And this is the first one I really noticed it in. I'm not too sure I like this. I mean, not much I can really do about it now. But it just looks really weird in comparison to the rest of them. So hopefully once like everything gets kind of caught up, like we can go back to like the old nice thicker volumes. But for now, this is what I got. It's okay. I can't wait to read this though. I'm like 2 volumes away. I'll probably have them by the end of this month, and then I'll finally have Haikyuu, which is another one of the first series I started to collect that'll finally be finished. So pretty cool there. Here's Haikyuu 36. All right, I don't even know where to start next. There's so much here. Let's start with these guys here. All right, this is an old series. It's called The Ice. I got Volume 4 and Volume 5. I remember the preview of this in like Shonen Jump magazine when I was getting it, and I was like, that's a really weird one. I wonder what that's all about. And honestly, I still don't know what it's all about, but these are really, really cheap. I found them for like $3 each at a used bookstore, and I was like, you know what? This is an old series kind of from my childhood that I always kind of saw, and I was like, oh, maybe one day I'll try that out. So I picked them up while I could. I don't think I'm going to find it all that easily. I know some volumes are kind of harder to find, especially volume number 1. So right now I just kind of have these. We'll see where it goes, and if not, I'll probably just sell them off and, you know, go buy something else. But here's Ice Volume 4 and 5. Excited to add those. Hopefully I can find more. This is a garage sale find. This is Pokemon the movie, I Choose You the manga. I guess this is like a movie adaptation of like the manga adaptation of one of the movies. Wow, I'm just really bad at my words right now. I kind of flipped through the pages. It was 50 cents, so why not? If I don't like it, I can always, like I said, sell it off again. But I'll probably just keep this. I don't really own any Pokemon manga, so it's kind of cool to just have one. So we got that one right here. All right, next we got Comey Can't Communicate. If you remember correctly, the last pickup video, which is now a while ago, I bought all of the volumes that were currently out, except for like 2 of them, and I just picked those 2 up last month. So here's volume 17 and here's volume 19. I'm slowly reading through these. I'm only on like volume 5 right now, but I just really like having them because I like the series itself. I like the kind of like the subject matter, the whole like anxiety disorder. It's something that I've kind of struggled with in my life, so it kind of hits home a little bit. So there's Comey Can't Communicate. Slowly reading these, kind of like savoring the moment, even though I know there's so much more that needs to come after this. All right, and then now one of my new favorite series, actually, because I finally started reading it, is Kaguya-sama Love is War. So I picked up a big chunk of volumes here. I got volume 9. I got volume 7. And then I got volumes, let's see. We got 13. We got 14. We got 15. We got 16. And I actually have 17 too. Where? Oh, no, I don't have 17. No, I don't have 17. I thought I had 17. So I got those. I've been reading those one maybe every couple weeks, like just kind of like in between other mangas. I'll be honest, the first like volume I was kind of like, I don't know if I really like this. This is kind of like weird. I'm not really getting a good feel into it. But after reading like volume like 2 and 3, I was like, oh, like this is actually pretty funny. I really like this actually. The characters are really cool. They're really, really funny. I love the situations they kind of like get themselves in because like they just don't know any better, or like these crazy like convoluted schemes they plan in their heads. It's really, really good. Definitely a good break manga to read in between like longer series, even though it's kind of a longer series itself. But I really like it. It's probably definitely one of my favorites now. Highly recommend it. So that's all of that. I need a few more to get caught up, but I figured I'd wait just because I need to read through all of these first anyway. So that's my plan for that right now. Let's go into the next thing. Let's see. We got a new series. We got We Never Learn Volume 1. This is recommended to me by a friend. So I actually watched him buy the Japanese volumes when we were in the city one day. So I picked up Volume 1 at a buy one, get one half off sale because I didn't know what other volume to get. And I had 5 volumes in my hand. I needed one more, so I picked up this one. Not sure if I'm going to read it right away. I probably want to get a few more volumes before I start, but I hear it's pretty good. So We Never Learn, adding that one to the collection. Not much to say, unfortunately, on that one. All right, keeping on our Yu-Gi-Oh trend, we got 2 more volumes in our Yu-Gi-Oh adventure. We got Millennium World Volume 1 and Volume 7. So the first volume and the last volume. Right, so now I only need Volumes 2 and 3, and I have the entirety of Yu-Gi-Oh from original to R, which is just like insane again. I say that every single time I got more Yu-Gi-Oh volumes. Unfortunately, 2 and 3 of Millennium World are the hardest 2 to get, but I know I'm going to find them eventually. I just got to be patient. And it's going to be so great and so rewarding when I have that entire set. I'm just going to read through the entire thing, I guess, quick as I can. I'm so excited for it. Especially after the news of the passing of the creator, Kazuki Takahashi. That one kind of hit me a lot, actually. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has kind of followed my life so long. And every time I try to like get away from it, it's really funny. It just kind of creeps back up in my life. And here it is again, creeping back up in my life. So this will always be a big part of me, no matter how old I get. So definitely love Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 more volumes and I got the whole original set and I cannot wait for that. All right, a few more volumes here. We got Fire Force Volume 1. This was $5, which is half off the regular price of these manga. So I said, why not? I'll just pick this up. Don't know if I'm going to collect the whole thing, but it's just nice to have another Volume 1 in case I ever feel like it. I've heard good things about this, so that's all I have to say right now. But here's Fire Force Volume 1. We got iShield 21, Volume 2, and Volume 18. So my friend installed like this manga reading app on my phone a couple weeks ago. And I was just kind of scrolling through it, and iShield 21 was on there. And I was like, I like football. Let me check this out. And I was reading a few chapters, and I was like, you know what? This is kind of interesting. I kind of like this concept here. So I picked up a few volumes, as I can see, though I only found 2 so far. But this is not going to be like I'm going to get all the volumes as soon as I can kind of thing. This is going to kind of be as I find them, pick them up. Because I know, once again, Volume 1 is like a nightmare to find, like most Volume 1s. So I got these for right now. Can't wait to find more. The artist is the same artist of One Punch Man, which I thought was really, really cool. So good to see it kind of like where like popular series now kind of got their starts. So there's iShield 21. I got 2 volumes of those. We got Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls Volume 3. If you know, or I had Volume 1 and 2 already. I picked up Volume 3 because I got into a big Danganronpa kick like middle of last month. And I didn't have Ultra Despair Girls the game, so I said I'm just going to read the manga. That would probably be the same exact thing, and it was. It was okay, I guess. It was cool seeing kind of like characters from like the games here again, kind of like what they were up to after the end of the first game or start of the second game. So that was pretty cool. All right, sorry about that. The camera cut off there, ran out of space, but we should be good to go right now. Let's keep it going. All right, next up, we'll continue our Naruto adventure. We actually got a big chunk of Naruto these last couple months. We got Naruto volumes 44, we got 46, we got 51, we got 54, we got 56, and that's not even half of it, because we also got 59, we got 60, we got 62, we got 63, we got 66, and we got 67. So once again, going for all of Naruto, the used book route. I have not paid over cover price for any of these, and they're all like the original pressings with the old Shonen Jump logo. I'm trying to see how many I can collect with this old logo, kind of like to challenge myself. So we're almost there. I really can't believe it, but we're almost there. We need a few more in the 60s, a few more in the 40s, and a few more in the 50s, and that's about it. I want to see maybe like 20 volumes at max, and I cannot believe it. It's probably even less than that. So this is a really fun series to collect. I think Big 3, I'm going to eat it up right away. So I love Naruto. I've never read through Shippuden, so I think after I get it all, I might actually read through Shippuden. So it'll be really, really exciting. So we're almost there, but we still got a ways to go. So that's not the end of Naruto yet. All right, coming up next, we got Downfall by Inio Asano, the author, probably my favorite manga author. That's not like Oda. He did Goodnight Poon Poon and Salonin and Dead Dead Demons D Destruction. But I bought this one and I read it on like the train ride home from the city. And there's some like scenes in here that I wasn't expecting. Yeah, that was kind of a awkward read. Thankfully, there was nobody next to me. But I like this. Not as much as the other stuff that he's done at all, but I still thought it was pretty good. Very interesting. It's kind of about like this like manga creator who's kind of like burnt out and like, you know, he's just trying to figure out like what his next steps in life are. So it was pretty good, I guess. Would I recommend this right away? No, I'd say only if you really like Asano's works, I would go for this one. But no, I enjoyed it though. Still was a good read. So that's Downfall. All right, then we got 20th Century Boys here. We got 5 and 6, so now we're halfway through 20th Century Boys, which I'm really excited about. I'm only picking these up in buy one, get one half off sales because it just saves so much money. I'm not spending $20 a volume right this second when I really don't have to. So I'm picking these up slowly. I can't wait to start actually reading these. I might start now that I have the first 6. So I've heard really good things about this, and if I like this, I'm definitely going to read Monster. I'm definitely going to read Pluto. So cannot believe a manga author has written 3 of the most like craziest like series like in collecting. So that's really, really cool. So there's more 20th Century Boys. All right, up next is this really interesting flea market find. These were all $1. And so I picked them all up. I wasn't quite sure what they were, but they're Inuyasha volumes, but they're like these like Annie manga volumes. So like they're pretty much just like shots from like the show, like full color manga. So probably not the best way to experience Inuyasha, but I figured they were really kind of cool to have. They're really old. You can tell it has like the old like logo on the spine here. So I thought it was really, really cool just to even think about having these. So I picked up volume 2 in this lot. We got 3, we got 4, 5, 6. We keep going. We got 7, we got 8, we got 9, we got 10, and we got 11. These are really, really heavy too. The paper's a lot like heavier because it's like in color shots. So we got 11 of those, which I couldn't believe. Am I gonna go for more? Maybe only if I ever find them in the wild, but I thought those were really cool. I know it's not the best way to probably like experience through Inuyasha. I think the Vizbigs are probably the best bet on that one, but there's so many of them. So one day I'll flip through these though, but for right now, they're really a cool piece to have on my shelf, so I can't complain. All right, almost at the end here. This one was a thrift store find, and the only reason why I bought it was because I looked up and this was the entire series. I just happened to have the entire series. I bought it in one swoop for $1 each. This is called the Astral Project. So I got volumes 1, volume 2, volume 3, and volume 4. I know nothing about this. I don't even the publisher, this CMX. I think it's like an older like manga publisher. I've never heard of them, but I figured if it was an entire series complete, I might as well just go get it. It'd be really cool just to have another complete series on the shelf. So know nothing about this. If any of you do, actually, I'd love to hear about it. So that's Astral Project, a little thrift store find. I never find manga at the thrift store, so I had to get it. All right, so last and most definitely not least is Bleach. I picked up a ton of Bleach these last 2 months, so let's go through them all and also talking about it. So we got volume 1 here, the single. I had these in an omnibus, but I sold them off to get the single, so here's volume 2. And then we got volume 19. We got 21, so that's the end of box set 1 technically. And then we got 22. We got 23. We got 24. I love these covers, how like basic they are. They're so simplistic. 25. We got 26. 27. 28. So that's about all I have in order then. Then I have some random ones here. I got 32. We got 38. We got 47. And then we got some of the 1,000 Year Blood War volumes. Here we got volume 50, we got 51, we got 52, we got 53, we got 57, And then we got 59, right? So a ton of Bleach. I have a friend who's really, really into Bleach, and he's been bugging me for a long time to start reading Bleach. And now that I've kind of caught up on One Piece, I kind of needed a long-running series to kind of read. So I figured, why not do Bleach next? You know, the Thousand Year Blood War is getting animated soon, so I thought this is probably the perfect time to jump on it. Again, though, I'm too complicated and won't buy a box set. I figured it'd be a lot more fun to kind of collect the volume singly. So I'm reading through it right now. I'm currently in the middle of the Soul Society. Really enjoying that arc. I see what all like the hype is about, and I'm only like maybe even barely halfway through it. So I'm on volume 13 right now. So lately I've been reading about 3 volumes at a time, and then I'll read a volume of Kaguya-sama to kind of break things up. So been a lot of fun. I've been really enjoying Bleach. I know it's kind of like not everybody's favorite in terms of the big 3, but I guess I'll be the judge of that myself. So I'm going to keep reading this. I'll probably hopefully be done with it by the end of the year. And I'm picking these up as I go. So that's all of my pickups for the last 2 months. Again, I want to apologize for the long delay. I hope to not have that happen again. But, you know, if you guys have any ideas for some videos you want to see me do or something you want to see me talk about, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'd love to get some more ideas on what kind of videos you guys want to see. And so hopefully the next time I see you guys is not at the end of this month, but maybe in a couple days or in a few weeks. We are overdue for a new tour. I will say that, though. So without further ado, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day.